I'm sure you've seen these posts where it tells you to comment a particular trigger word and it will automatically send you a DM. And we can see on the right hand side it works. People are commenting that particular word and then my Autobot in the back end is sending them through the link. Now most people use a tool called ManyChat to do this. But did you know that Meta has its own version, so you don't have to pay for another tool? So to use it, it's really easy. We come over here to Meta Business Suite. Make sure, of course, you've got your Facebook and your Instagram accounts linked so that you can use it across both. And then we just click into Inbox here on the left-hand side. And once the inbox opens up, we're looking for this little guy up here. This is automation. So this is where we can create those trigger automations. So we jump in here. And as we scroll down, I've actually tested them, so I've got them sitting here, but the easiest way to find them is actually to click on View All. So if you click on View All, you'll see there's lots of different automations that you can set up, but the two that I'm interested in are Comment to Message. So that's the one where someone comments on your post and you're going to send them a direct message. Or the other option is this guy here called Custom Keywords. That's when someone sends you a direct message with a keyword in it and then you automatically reply to that message. But let's stick with the comment one. So we'll click here to Comment to Message and it's pretty straightforward to set it up. We give it a name, only we can see the name, so we might call this one Briefing. And we choose whether we want it to run across Facebook, which is Messenger, and Instagram. You can toggle off either of these. As we come down here, this is where we're putting in our keywords. So we might say briefing, put that one in. We'll do it without the caps lock or the capital letter. We'll do it all in capitals. And for this one here, I'm also going to do sounds a bit funny, but I know sometimes people do spell it incorrectly. So I'm going to put the incorrect spelling in this one here, and I'll also do all capitals incorrect. Cool. So what I'm saying there is when someone comments on one of my posts on Messenger or on Instagram, or sorry, Facebook or Instagram, we are going to direct message them with a private message. So if they comment any of these 6 words here, and we can add up to 10, then we are going to send them a private message. So I could say something like, thank you for your interest in my 2026 social media briefing. Whoopsie-days. Here is the link to check it out. And then I will put my full link in there, which is actually really easy. I've just called it briefing. Cool. Now another little fun thing you can do is actually add their first name. So if we come back up to the start here, let's drop that down. And if we said hi, we can use these little stars here where we can say hi first name. So in that instance, it's going to pull through the first name of the person and it's going to pop it into the message. So it feels a little bit more personalized and we can see a little preview of what's going to happen up on the right there. We can add media. So if you wanted to add an image or a video to it, you can go ahead and do that. I don't see the point for this one. And then comment reply. So this is the actual comment that will go on to, the actual reply that will go on to their comment. So what I mean by this is someone comes along and they comment a word. Meta is going to check if it's one of these 6 words. If it is, then Meta is going to send them a private message, either on Messenger or on Instagram DMs. This is the message that they are going to receive. Once that message has sent, it is then going to reply to their comment. So we can see here, for example, here, Gail has commented, and then it's going to reply to that comment with a reply. And so down the bottom here, we have put sent you a message, or that's sort of the default. So you could change that to check your DMs. Something like that. Whatever makes sense for your business. And that is it. We click on Save Changes and then it is turned on. So now we can see, actually let's just refresh this page. Sometimes it takes a minute to show it that it's active down the bottom. So just do a refresh if you can't see it as active. So There we are. So now it's popped up there, comment to message briefing. You can turn it off, so we can toggle that off, we can toggle it back on, and that is how you use Meta to set up those really simple calls to action. So comment word and I will send you a message.